Okay, today I'm showing you how to set an 11 by 12 by 36 inch trap with a sliding release door on the back. So essentially you lift up the locking mechanism, you'll push in the U-shaped bar, and with your index finger in this little holder right here, you're going to lift the door up. Make sure the bar is pushed all the way in, like flush with the door before you lift it, or otherwise it will catch. And at that point you can take your finger and on the side either push the hook forward or actually reach down and push the hook forward, letting the door sit on top of that hook, and the hook is right here. Now you can see the trip pan is raised, and that allows the animal to push down the trip pan when they walk in. You can see it's spring loaded, so it's going to shut fairly quickly. Again, just push the bar in, lift the door up, slide the hook underneath. You want to place the bait behind the trip pan. So here's the trip pan right here. The bait's going to go in this area here where there's 1/2 by 1/2 inch mesh, and that's going to, or 1 by 1/2 inch mesh I should say, which is going to keep animals from being able to reach in and actually steal the bait. Now if you look closely here, you'll see on this particular model there's a sliding release door. I particularly like this. It allows me to transfer animals to other cages. That way I can leave the majority of my traps in place while taking the others away. Also, if you're catching something like cats, if you have animal control come pick it up, they're able to transfer it into their carry cages without actually having to open up the front of the door, which, as you can see, when it's open, is not going to sit flush against the animal control's carry cages. And the problem is, if you have the cage here, there's a space here, and the animal's going to run outside if they have the opportunity. The last reason I like this is I can get right into the back of the trap and put the bait in. Very easy. And when I set these traps, I like to put bait in the back, a little bit on the trip pan, and then I will trail bait all the way in from the front, and maybe a little placement out in front of the trap. So essentially, bait here, here, on the trip pan, and in the very back of the trap. And that's how you set an 11 by 12 by 36 inch sliding release door trap.